Hello everyone, this is Mag45 and welcome to episode 3, I think, of my Let's Play, or well, not Let's Play, World Tour thingy, whatever, Minecraft. Welcome to Minecraft. So, when I show you what's below me in a little bit, you'll be like, wow, that's changed a lot. There was supposed to be an episode in between this one and the last one, but me, in my infinite wisdom, cleaned my computer out the other day, and I didn't plug my microphone cord back in. So then none of that footage has any sound behind it. And it's really awful. So yeah, I'm moving all my stuff over to there. So I've taken up all the deep storage units and moved them all. I just took out all the patterns and they're sitting in drives right now, so they're in there. Oh. I have 2 of those? Okay. Interesting. That's actually super useful, so I can see what I've doubled up on. Okay, so I'm gonna rip this apart. I'm gonna set it up just like it is now over there, except for like temporary, so I can build all the pieces for the bigger one. So yeah, here we go. Super fun. This is actually awful. I hate doing this. Because your FPS usually drops because the multi-block's trying to like configure itself. It's checking all the blocks and stuff. So yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna rip this apart and move it, and I'll be back. Okie dokie. So have my old one over here, and I'm starting to assemble my new one, and it's pretty big. It's pretty awesome. It's not as big as the one I built in the last Let's Play that was like the 25 by 25 by 25. That thing was ridiculous and pretty much useless, so I'm not gonna go that huge. I'll probably expand this later, but for right now, this is as big as I'm gonna go. I believe it's like an 11 by 11 by 11 or something. So it's still fairly large. I mean, it's not anything to point a finger at, or however you say it. I don't even know what that expression is. But yeah, all my recipes are moved over, and all that good stuff. So yeah, alright, I'll be back. Okay, so I'm asking to craft 648 CPUs, and I need more diamond chipsets. At least I'm guessing that's what I need. Yep. Okay, so I'll be back once I craft up 577 more of these. So I'm pulling up these guys, and apparently you can't pick it up with the dolly, unfortunately. That's really annoying. So I'm gonna have to move all these recipes over again. Ooh, it's gonna take a while. Well, it shouldn't take too long. Goes in there. So put that in there, put that in there. This is a laser. And let's start pulling. Whee! It's ever so exciting, as you can see here. So I'll start over here. And that's how you move all your recipes. Wow. Okay, so everything's moved over. Game did crash. I think I hit like F11 or something and it accidentally crashed. So I just have the 25 pattern providers, and the rest is SPUs. Let's close this on up. There we go. Boom. And there we go. Nice, humongous assembly chamber. So pretty cool. Alright, so I'm just gonna, these are all the old ones. I'm gonna take that out. I don't need that anymore. Take the 64K ones and put them downstairs. There we go. Perfect. Okay, let's run downstairs. Types. What's in here? Someone in my last video said that I should add walls and stuff and make it more aesthetically pleasing. I'm trying. I'm not very good at it, so I will do as much as I can, but I can't promise anything really, because I ain't very good. There we go. Perfect. Now it's empty. And the other thing, I like being able to just like fly through it. It's really nice. So I'm not sure what I really want to do. That's what. Boop. There we go. As in terms of like putting walls on it, I did want to originally, but I've been kind of enjoying it how it is like this. So we'll see. We will see. If I can find a good design I like, I'll do it. Oh yeah, those are all 64K storage cells. Not as much as my 152 base, but it's getting up there. Oh, and I set up. So in the last episode, the one I didn't have any audio on, I wanted to test between using sprinklers for growing stuff or lily pads of fertility. But what I found out is that the lily pads of fertility are now an infusion recipe through Thaumcraft. And as most of you know, I'm not really a magical type of player. I do all the tech mods. I don't really do anything with magic. So what I started Thaumcraft. The last time I had done Thaumcraft was, I want to say, 1.1, Minecraft 1.1, somewhere around there. If anyone remembers Nearby Gamer, I don't know if he still makes YouTube videos or not, but I used to watch him a while ago. He, in his 1.1 base, it was like underground, and it was using Equivalent Exchange 1, the original one, made by Xenophobe, and he made a Thaumcraft dark matter duplication center. And back then it didn't have like any of the dynamic figuring out how much stuff costs. So it thought dark matter was like super useless and you could duplicate it like really quickly. So that was pretty cool. That was the last time I played with Thaumcraft. So trying it now, it was really different, and it was kind of crazy. What I have to go do though is I have to reset these. There we go. So I guess this is a use for the dollies. This is my master like in thing. So everything comes in through these. Let's pick these up. Bing, bang, boom. Cool. And there we go. I'll move the ender around too. And I'm getting super duper slowness. I should probably put an elevator block like right in the middle over there, so I can just hop up real quick. So this is not going to be how these are set up like later. This is just for pulling all this stuff in right now. Don't worry. Alrighty, so I'll set all of this back up, and I'll be back when I figure out what I want to do next. Alrighty, so I've been trying to figure out what to put like kind of back here and such. I think I want to make two like giant batteries for RF. So instead of putting the capacitor banks over here, I'll put them over here or something. I want to put a, I don't know if I'll be able to do this, but I would like to put a, like screens up too that show how much is in each one. I don't know if those work for capacitor banks or not. Yeah, so I'll have to just figure that one out and see. But, ooh, quite a bit of essence. Sweet. We're slowly going up. Oh yeah, but here's my new import system. It's just, it's the same thing as last time. It's just put up instead of across the way. My other idea was to put like liquid tanks and stuff back there for my AE systems, like the Enderium and the Redstone and Glowstone and lava, things like that. And then I still don't know if I want to have this in here. If I want to put it somewhere else, like above, and have. So I don't know what I would put in here though. That's the kind of the question. I guess I could put like a tree farm or something in here as well. But I'm kind of at a dilemma because this thing is, it's cool. It's going to take forever to build because I need the cyanite and I'm not going through a redstone flux fast enough. But at the same time, it's just so big. Like, it takes up so much space. So let me think about this for a minute. Alright, so to move power around really efficiently, Electricraft has something called RF transfer cables, and these are power cables that transfer an infinite amount of RF per line. But the only unfortunate part is that they use blast glass. So I need jet fuel. To make jet fuel, it's a kind of interesting process. I'll need to actually get into Reactorcraft to do this. Yeah, I need ethanol, which comes from sludge, which comes from yeast, and I use leaves. The yeast comes from sugar and dirt, and the fermenters, and water. So I need I would like to use these, but I actually don't know how exactly they work. Because I tried using them once and they didn't actually make that much power. I don't know how to adjust them. They was pulling out of the biggest biggest battery over here, and I still couldn't get it to do very much for me. So I don't know what to do for that. I guess I'll just have to start Reactorcraft, but I don't want to get into Reactorcraft because it's going to be a dark hole and I'm never going to come out of it. Or not Reactorcraft, Rotarycraft. I also want to start fusion reactors. In like auto crafting for those. I need liquid auto crafting. I need to get rid of that creeper. Get rid of him later. And some other things. So I want to do this. Okay, I'm going to start with UV matter because I need to start making more iridium for my fusion reactors. So I need a, if I remember this correctly, I need a replicator. The stuff's like switched on either side now, so it's kind of confusing. Do I have an HV transformer? I don't think I have a teleporter. Oh. Which means I don't have a frequency transmitter. Actually, can I make those as circuits? No. I should have everything else. Oh, reinforced stone I definitely don't have. And I believe I have it on my feet. Okay. You may be wondering where all my patterns went. They're just in random places. Like, I didn't put them in the right things, so they're in there. They're just not all on the page one. Okay, so I need a replicator. Teleporter. Chromatron. There are so many. I think I need a scanner. Let's do a replicator first. I probably don't have any of the plates and stuff I need. I need to work on that too. Oh, you don't even know how to make glass fiber cables. So I need glass. I believe it was silver dust. Let's just make sure that's what comes out of the macerators. Yep. Okay. So I'm going to start adding recipes for all this stuff, which is what I've been meaning to do for the last little while. So if you just take a silver ingot and a piece of silver dust and go over to this guy, I'm going to clear that for right now, and go boom, hit encode, you can put it down here. And now you know how to make silver dust. Cool. Alright, sorry, my phone rang. So now we can go back to here, make it that. It should know how to make the Endurium dust. I believe I need to put rubies in though. So yeah, in case you guys didn't know how to auto-craft all this stuff, that's how you do it. Super duper easy. Alright, I'm gonna make all these, and I can't remember, I believe I need a scanner, and I need a duplicator, I think, something like that. I don't know, I can't remember. I'll get all these and I'll be back. So this is taking a little bit more than I expected. I'm having to set up my implosion compressor and my blast furnaces because I need some industrial diamonds, because I need, what else do I need? Oh yeah, I need centrifuges so I can make what was it? I think this, I can't remember actually. Let's see. Thermal centrifuge, yeah. I needed a thermal centrifuge for something, and I need to make a mining laser, which means I need these coolant cells, which are made in a industrial centrifuge. And to make an industrial centrifuge, I need the manganese dust, which comes from an industrial grinder, which I need industrial diamonds for. So, I'm working on that right now. This is a much bigger endeavor than I expected it would be, but that's okay. I needed to set these things up anyway. So this is just running off of a universal cable, and that's running off my solar panels right now. So yeah, I'm going to work on getting the industrial grinder set up, and then I'll be back. Alrighty, so I'm starting to... Oh wait, let me fix my mic, as I put it down. Sorry about that. Alright, so I'm starting to get everything going that I need. I have stainless steel now, and it's starting to get blastified. I need more blast furnaces though. So what I think I'm gonna do is, if you guys watched my server tour, you'll know that you can stack these. So I'm probably gonna do a stack of 8 over here, and then I'm probably gonna do grinders and all my Gregtech machines in here because they're multi-box. So I'm probably going to move all of these because this is just way too tight. It looks cool, but it's just too tight. So, oh yeah, and then I have this guy doing mercury cells and empty cells because down here I'm finally starting to process bauxite. Oh, that's not good. Why is the water not feeding? There should be so much water. Okay. Interesting. Alright, well, we'll see what I can do about that. That's really weird. I may just have to do Oculus accumulators, because that doesn't seem to be working. Alright, well, that looks like it's it for today. In between episodes, I'm probably going to set those new machines up and get the power sources going for them. I want to start looking into some better solar panels, because those are going to generate all my EU. And yeah, so I will see you guys in the next one. Later.